everybody, it is Ocarina and I am on the test server bringing you another house item preview. This time it's for an event called Dragon Attack. It is for Everquest 2's 15-year anniversary. It starts on November 7th at 12:01 a.m. Pacific and runs through December 5th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific. It does overlap with Heroes Festival, which starts at the exact same time, but Heroes Festival ends earlier on November 19th. So again, the Dragon Attack one ends on December 5th. Now, there is no Kaladin participation for this event. It is 4 different dragons that you kill in a PQ, sort of like the Heroes Festival dragons, but they will be in Thundering Steppes, Everfrost, Loping Plains, Neck Forest, at the Spires. When they die, you'll be able to loot some stuff, which will give you mats to do the crafting stuff. Now, the crafting missions or whatever, helps you build faction with this group of people. I can't say that word. So anyway, I'm not quite sure how all that works. Den Mom has an amazing write-up on her site as usual. You can click on the link below in my description box to get to her site. She has all the details. This is on test, so things can and will change on us. I'm not sure if these are the exact prices and all of that. She does note what level of faction you need, like is it warmly or whatever, with this group of faction. So all the items do not use a special currency. It just uses regular currency, so gold, silver, plat, that sort of thing. Now, all the items are priced differently. This is the merchant. I'm standing in common lands just above the docks, and it's easy to see this because it's surrounded by these things. I can't remember what they're called right now, but there's crafting stations all around. There's a fuel merchant here. I think it's priced incorrectly right now. There is uh, uh, um, an NPC for you to get the quest to do the crafting. This thing will show the progress. Right now, no one's turned something in recently, so it's not showing it. But as soon as someone finishes a quest, it will display. Now, what is this progress? Monument build progress. So a monument is going to be erected in Common Lands and Antonica, and I'm not sure where the Antonica stuff is. It might be at the docks too. I'm not sure. Anyway, check out Den Mom's site. Again, link is down below in the description box. All right, so I wanted to show you this so you knew that it was easy to find. Anyway, so this is the merchant, and there is, let me get my little summary here. There is one full building block set. That's 19 items. There is also an additional tile, but there's no other building blocks that match that tile. And there are 17 other house items that are not building block stuff. It works a lot like the Prelude stuff and some other events like Scorched Sky, where they sell the building blocks in sets. So the normal building blocks, the dividers and the columns and the tiles and that sort of thing, are sold in packs of 15. The packs themselves or crates or whatever are no trade, but as soon as you unpack them, they are tradable items. The cutout stuff, the windows and the door cutout things, those are sold in sets of 8, I believe. And the only other thing to mention is there is a mount, which is heirloom, and the Shapeshift spell or whatever you want to call it, that is no trade. So that is everything on the merchant. Let me quick show you this Shapeshift thing. This is what you will look like if you use it. Again, it's no trade. Now the most expensive thing is the mount, which is 60 plat, 2 copper. I check Denmom's site to see how much faction you need to actually purchase the item. I'm going to close that. Ignore these two examine windows for now. Now I'm going to go back to the guild hall, Heroes of Cast, and go to the house that is set up by Denmom and show you all the items. Heroes Festival is in the same house, but it's kind of in the corner, and hopefully you've seen that video, so you know what those items look like and that they're not part of the preview I'm going to give you. Sorry that it takes so long to load and everything. In the silent version, I won't be doing this, so it'll take way less time. So if you're coming back again and already heard this one, see the short version. All right, here we go. I will show you the mount first. Now, there is a new achievement. If you kill all 4 of the dragons at each of the spires that the event's happening, you will get a mount. And I put it in quotations because the mount is actually you that looks like a dragon. Check Denmom's site to see what that looks like. I have not killed any of them. You need a big group to do the killing of the dragon, so I don't have that mount. Alright, so this mount does make noise. Merc Scale Drake. Again, it is heirloom. So here it is, maximum size, and this is what it looks like. It's kind of greenish with some yellow highlights, and does show the saddle, which is a little weathered. But that's what he looks like. You can walk through him. All right. So the other items that are actually house items are over here. Now, there's 2 of the sculpture, the exact same sculpture. This is Amethyst Orb Sculpture, and this one is Emerald Orb Sculpture. It should look familiar. We have the same item, except it's an orange ball that twirls around. So this one, the purple one, is really pretty. I like that one. I mean, the green one's pretty too, but I like the purple one. So this is what it looks like. This is the max size. This is the minimum size. And I forgot to mention, I am the smallest possible dark elf, female dark elf, so that should help you figure out the scaling of everything in case you're not familiar with my videos. And let me quick change it on edit mode so I can show you the bottom. This is a solid item. You cannot walk through it, and it is solid on the bottom. All right. Now, the next item is this, and this I really like this item. Ring of Scale Arcane Orb. It is very pretty. I really, really want just this orb twirling so we can put a sun in our houses. I'm going to feedback that for sure. This is a solid item. I cannot walk through it. I did not try to jump up on top of this thing and see if I could, I can walk through the middle of it. So, but I can't walk through the base. And when I said I didn't try before, I did this whole video and realized I had me muted still from when I did the Heroes Festival silent version. Okay, I know which key to push. Not. All right. There's that item. All right, the next item is Ring of Scale Table, and here it is. It is a solid item. Okay, enough with crouching. There's 2 poles, silver poles, that go through the middle of the table underneath, and you can see them poking out on the ends. I really want the pole. Just one pole like that as a house item. It's a cool table. I really like this. It's solid, except for the bottom. Now, I've zoned out of this place and back in, and the first time it was white. So I think that is a glitch. Because nothing else does that. Usually when I have a glitch where stuff starts acting weird like this, most things are white, not just like the bottom of something. So I'm going to report that after this video. All right, the next item is called Ring of Scale Weapon Rack, and the minimum size is about hip height. Maximum size is huge. This is what it looks like. Now this one's a strange one. This middle part is solid, but these ends are not solid. Very strange. All right. Excuse me. Sorry about that, everybody. There are 2 books, Dragon Scale Tome and Scaleborn Tome. The Dragon Scale one's purple and the Scaleborn is blue, in case you can't quite tell, with both of them having a yellow, creamy yellow accent. This is the minimum size for them. I think they both scale exactly the same. They're about knee height. And the maximum is huge. But man, this would make a really pretty thing. Sink this in and like, or this in and have it join. Very pretty. It is solid on the bottom and it looks just like the top. Okay, so let's close those. All right, so this next item is called Diseased Dragon Skull. And the minimum, it's about knee height for the tips of the horns. Maximum size is pretty dang huge. It is a solid item and it is solid on the bottom. It's the exact same texture all around, so I'm not going to lift that one up. And then this next item, which is called Mounted Drake Trophy. Now, if you think it looks similar, we do have a Mounted Draconic Trophy, which looks like this. So it's kind of a creamy yellow color. It has the same skull, except it looks like the skull is a different color as well. It looks more diseased or rusty, if you will, and this is copper and not the creamy yellow. So I looked it up since I messed up the first video, and there we go. So I'll close that. Now there's another item that I need to show you that you'll be like, how are these different? Okay, aged worm bones. These are about halfway up to my knees. It does have stuff that is sunken into the ground, so let me lift that up a little bit here so you can see it is a solid item. So I can walk. Oh no, I cannot walk under that. Well, maybe. Let me raise it up a little bit more. Yeah, I can walk under it a little bit. So the actual bones are solid. All right, the next item that is very similar is fresh worm bones, and it's not very high at all, like a fourth of the way up to my knees. And let me raise it up so you can see it, because there are some stuff stuck in the ground. So there is like some webbing stuff there. So that's what it looks like from underneath. Okay. So the next item, oh, I should have gotten a link for this too. There is a similar item. I'm not sure if everything changed, like the coloring and stuff, but the other one, the water is purple. I think it might even flow down. I can't remember now. I'm sorry. I should have looked it up. Do I have EQ2 furniture up? No, I don't. But let's see here. Search font. Let's see if I can find it really quick. Okay, I got a link real quick. So, let's do this. So that item looks like this. So it's bubbling, that's what it was. And it's purplish with pink. It moves. So this item, let me raise it or max it. It looks like everything that is the same except for the water. So very cool. Sorry I didn't look it up beforehand. So the look-alike one is Scaleborn Skull Font, but this one is called Dakota Skull Font. Okay, so then the next item is Ember Scale Dakota Plushie. That is the minimum size, real tiny, and the maximum size is this. You can walk through it. Oh, I forgot to show you the bottom of the font. I'm sorry. I'm so distracted. It is not solid. All right. So he's completely solid, or not completely solid. He doesn't have any invisible parts, I should say, on his feet, but I can walk through him. All right. So the next item that is very familiar, and I forgot to minimize the size because I was looking at it. So this one is called Steel Palatial Display Stand. The original one is called Steel Display Stand. So the original one has green, blue, and pink flower detail going down the side, and it has more of a leafy feel on the top. This one, it's more twirly. It's curved scrolling, and then on the side, instead of this multicolored thing, it has like the roping effect down the side instead. I believe that it's still the same color as the other one, but I can't tell because I don't have one on me at this time. So this is the maximum size. The minimum size is knee height or so. All right, the next item I'm really excited about is this basin. Let me maximize. Oops, what am I doing? Maximize it. It is gorgeous. It's kind of hard to see. It is solid on the bottom. It has this beautiful scroll work on the side, and so the stand kind of matches the scroll work. That's what the curved things are, and it has the same roping effect on the side, and it has the water. The you can't really tell, but this and the bottom is kind of purple, a very very light like lilac color, and this is blue. So it's gorgeous. I love it. Love it. All right, now we have runners for the rugs that we got from the last expansion, and for the current expansion that we have, Great Knowledge Runner and Long Knowledge Runner. And so one of them is a little bit fatter, and the other one's a little bit skinny. The detailing on it, this is more like a little arrow pattern thing. This has like more of a ropish pattern, and of course this is a lot different. You know, the whole thing is different, so they do look very similar though. So this is the minimum size, and the maximum size for this one, let me move this over. It's really big. I forgot to flip it over so you could see the bottom. So this is what the bottom looks like. It's kind of dirty, tan. It is solid. You cannot walk through this one. I'm assuming this one scales. Looks like this one might not scale quite as big. Let me flip this back down so we can see it. So maybe they're the same length. They're the same length. Okay. The bottom of this one looks like it might be the same. It is, and you cannot walk through it. And I forgot to do that in the last video, so I guess it's good I messed it up. All right, let me shrink this down so you can see this tile. All right. Um, so the building block set, the full building block set is called Tile of Death Toll Dragon Scale. It's really cool. It scales the same. It's all 19 items. And it scales the same as all, our other building block sets. So I'm just going to leave it at the default size that she has it here. It's very cool. I really like that. I can see a lot of uses for this one. All right, so the last item is this tile. There's only a tile, um, Alt- Alterian Spire tile, and I have to move it into this light and maybe expand it for you. So you can kind of see there is some scroll work on it, and it's reflective. It's really pretty. It looks exactly the same on the other side. Now, in case you're wondering, this scroll work, when you place this tile next to itself, the lines match up. Um, so that's really cool. It can become one really huge pattern. If you want to see what that looks like, then Mom has an image of that, how it would look. It's almost, I mean, it lines up perfectly. It's a little off on her image, but that's okay. It's just so you can see that they actually do line up. All right, so if you want to see her preview stuff, please click on the link below in the description box to her site, or if you in the future want to see the silent version instead, um, just click on the link in there as well. And that is everything for this event. Thanks, everybody, and I will see you soon. I'm not sure if it's for the expansion or for Frostfeld, but I will definitely see you soon. Good luck with all the holiday stuff and all the in-game events and all of that. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day.